Hello, my name is attorney Zoe Zhang-Louie, and I'm the managing attorney at Zhang-Louie PLLC. We are an immigration law firm, and recently a lot of our clients have asked us why the long wait between filing a national interest waiver petition and filing the adjustment of status. Why do we have to leave? Well, earlier in 2023, about a year ago, the USCIS implemented premium processing for national interest waiver applications. And that may be good, but that allowed the rushing of the I-140 filing, and clients can get results much faster on the petition. But whether they can file the premium, whether they can file the second step, which is the adjustment of status if you are inside the US, or the consular processing if you are outside of the US, that part got dramatically delayed because now there are a lot more people qualify for the EB2 category. So what is the Visa Bulletin, and why did it lead to and what does that mean for clients that are whose priority dates are not current? Let me go into a little bit of that. So, uh, just going back to the beginning, every month the Department of State issues a visa bulletin to tell us how many visas, who is eligible to file, and what we can expect for the upcoming month. And this is usually issued in the middle of the month. So by now, February's visa bulletin is out. And every month you should check adjustment of status filing charts from the Visa Bulletin on the USCIS website. So we do a lot of EB2 national interest waivers, and that falls under the employment-based preference filings. And this for the month of February, they're telling us that we have to use the dates for filing chart in the Department of Labor. And then you would go to the Visa Bulletin, which, as you see here, this is the February 2024 Visa Bulletin, and we go down to employment-based dates for filing chart is where we want to be looking at for this month. And as you can see, the EB2 category, they are currently processing, even for traditionally, this category, the state used to be C for most of the months. But because of that premium processing for a lot of our clients, now the state has fallen back. And you see here, we can kind of estimate it's about a year wait time, but of course we never know. The dates can move backwards or forwards more than usual. So we can only predict that it's about a year. For China, it's even longer. We're looking at about 4 years at this time, maybe 4.5 years. And what's the difference between, clients say like, why is there a wait time? Before 2023, there used to be, we could file both at the same time. Now you're telling me we have to leave. Yeah, unfortunately, if you don't have another valid status to keep you here when your student visa runs out and the state is not, and your visa priority date has not been surpassed by the state, your priority date is still after the state, then yeah, you unfortunately would have to leave and we have to consular process. Let me go through a couple of examples for you. And we also pulled up a EB1, an example that falls under an EB1 category where it says it's current. And that means that we can file adjustment of status at the same time or as soon as we get the approval for the EB1A petition. So here we have a EB2 national interest waiver receipt letter. In this case, the client is not from China. And you see here that the priority date is January 3rd, 2023. That's when, we filed with USCIS. So what this means is that we are looking at, so this not from China, not from India. This is the rest of the world category. So February 15th, 2023 is definitely really behind, about a year behind January 3rd, 2023. When you see this date passing January 3rd, 2023 is when this client will be able to file for adjustment of status. And that's when this client, when we file the adjustment of status, it also comes with benefits like work permit application and travel permit application. And that's when this client will be able to stay in the US and get those benefits. The approval of the national interest waiver, the first part, does not gain you any of those benefits until the visa is available for adjustment of status. Contrast this with the EB1A category, right? And you can see here that this is a EB1A receipt letter. We filed back in 2021. Even if, imagine that the priority date is today, even if we filed January 25th, 2024. Doesn't matter because this date here says C current. That means that concurrent filing is available with the I-140 filing and the adjustment of status at the same time. And the beneficiary, the applicant, would not have to leave to go consular process. Contrast this to, in this case, it's 2021. So this date has already passed. Let's say, for example, the applicant is from China. China is not current. So January, we're looking at January 1st, 2023 for EB1A category. So if the received date, which determines the priority date, is, let's say, February 2023. Just imagine February 1st, 2023, and the received date here, then it would not, this client would not be eligible as of today, as of February 2024, the client would not be eligible to file for adjustment of status if he were from China, because this Visa Bulletin is saying that they are currently processing for Chinese nationals about a year ago. And that's it. If you enjoyed that presentation, Zhang-Louie PLLC, you can subscribe. We'll try to do a video every 2 weeks at least, if not, weekly videos. And again, this is Zhang-Louie PLLC. We free you from the constraints imposed by your immigration status. Thank you.